Hey guys! Oh my gosh. I feel so scared. I feel so scared doing this video. Maybe because I'm on my own this time. Because I did it wrong. I was supposed to do this tag first. Because it's a get to know me tag. But then I did the vlogs first. And then I did the best friend tag with Chloe. And then I did the sister tag with my sister. And then now I'm just gonna do the get to know me tag. Like, I'm weird. Nakakaba. Like, I'm not used to being on my own, like, in the frame. But my boyfriend's right there. Can you see him? Yeah. First question is, what's my full name? My full name is Jennalyn. Yeah, Jennalyn. I love my name. How old am I? I'm 19, turning 20 next year. Zodiac sign. Now, by the way, guys, I'm really into zodiac stuff. Like, every day if I have the time. Like, if I have the time during the day, I will actually look up what my zodiac says for the day. Does that make sense? And then if it actually relates, then I believe it. But half the time, I believe it because it's so relatable. But my zodiac sign is but anyways, ako'y nakaka-off topic. Ano ba yan? Uy! My zodiac sign is Taurus. And do I believe in it? Yes, I do. Like, I'm an honest person, and Taurus is one of the most stubborn signs ever, and I'm very stubborn, like, hands down stubborn ako. Three fears. The three fears that I have. Oh god. Heights. I hate heights. Well, it depends how high it is, to be honest with you. Heights, rides. Second one is rides, as in roller coasters. Like, there was one time, this was a few years back, we went to Thorpe Park with the family and with family friends. And then as soon as I saw Stealth, because you can see Stealth from the parking because it's like one of the biggest rides in Thorpe Park, my tummy turned. Like, I felt sick, like, legit. Like, I felt sick, and then I couldn't get out of the car. And then I told my dad, I was like, Dad, iwanan mo na lang ako dito sa car, I can't get out. But I ended up going out because they paid for the ticket. But oh my gosh, nakakaba. I hate rides. The last one, three fears. Probably not graduating. Like, I'm in my second year now in uni, and all I want to do is, I want to do well. Like, I want to pass everything and get to graduation, because ever since I was little, I've always wanted to throw the, alam mo yung toga? Like, I just wanted to throw that and then be with my mom, my dad, and just show them, like, no, graduate na ako, diba? Like, I'm not just doing the graduation for me, I'm also doing it for my family, diba? Para mag-support ka sila. And that's the truth. Like, I really do fear that I might not be able to graduate because I'm doing nursing, and it's okay, but at times it does get hard. Question is three things I love. Well, first of all, I love food. Like, I love every food, especially Filipino foods. I love any food. I'm not pihikan, I'm not picky. I eat anything. But saying that, I don't eat meat. I don't like meat, like, with fat in it. I don't like bacon. I don't like ribs. I don't like steak. Anything heavy. Meat, I don't like it. Nakakasuka. Second thing I love is my family. Like, mommy, daddy, and Jaya. And me. No, but I'm joking. No, I love my family. Like, my whole family. Back in the Philippines, my family. Three things. Last one. I don't actually know what my last thing is. Okay, maybe third thing that I love is I love how I've changed, because before, oh my gosh, I was so shy. I wasn't sociable, but now I feel like I am sociable. I feel like I'm really confident now. Like, if you have me on Snapchat, if you have me on Instagram, I'm so confident now. And I think I love how I've changed from being so quiet to being like this now. My best friend, you know who you are, my best friend is Chloe. Like, that girl, I can't even explain how I love Chloe. Like, if you don't know who Chloe is, go check out my best friend tag in my channel. Like, that's her. That's my little baby. She's like everything. Like, if I'm upset, if I'm happy, if I'm worried, everything under the sun, I will call her, or I would just message her on Messenger. Be like, Mars, can you call me? Stress ako. And then we always video call. Even when we poo, we video call. But we mute. Don't worry. We don't hear the plop plop plop. But my best friend is Chloe. Like, I would praise her, but it's just gonna be too long, and she knows how much I adore her anyway, even if I don't tell her. I love her to bits. Last song I listened to, well, right now I'm listening to Sicko Mode with Drake, but the last song I've listened to, BTS, it was Magic Shop. You know how sad I am? I didn't get to go to their concert. 3 turn-ons. Turn-ons? 3 turn-ons. Well, I'm guessing from a guy. 3 turn-ons. Guy who smells nice. In general, I don't like it when people stink. Kung mabaho ka, lumayo ka sa akin. Ganyan ako. Hindi ako katabi. I'm not gonna go near someone that stinks like hell. Hell no. I don't do that. So first turn on is someone who smells nice. Second is someone who knows how to make me laugh. Someone who knows how to make me calm by using their sense of humor. And last is, I guess, a guy with good manners turns me on. Like, you have to have good morals and good manners to get to my heart. Three turn-offs. Ooh, 3 turn-offs. Okay, first of all, I really don't like it when a guy smokes. I hate it. Not because it stinks, but it just looks bad. Like, okay, I have no problem with people smoking, because I know some people do it because they have reasons to. But if people are doing it just to fit in with their group, I don't like that. So a guy who smokes is a turn off. Second is, in general, now I'm not just talking about guys, in general, people who are unhygienic. Like, you need to legal morning and night, you know, you need to be clean with your body. And last, 3 turn-offs. Someone who doesn't have manners. You need to have manners. Like, sometimes I don't have manners, but yeah, like, for me, manners is a big thing for everyone. How many piercings do I have? I have 4. I have 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4. I have 4 right now, but next year I'm planning to get one right here. Planning to get one here, like on the bone, and that will be my last. And then I plan to get a tattoo too. but my mom and dad might contra with that. Something I really, really want. Now, Chloe will know this. I want a dog. I've always wanted a dog. Like, my own dog. You know? I think my dad said he's gonna get me a dog when I graduate. And that's like less than 2 years. So I'm looking forward to that. I've always wanted like a Pomeranian or a Husky or a Labrador or a Shih Tzu or like one of those teacup puppies that just fits in a teacup, like the little cute ones. That one. Current relationship status. Well, I'm single, but you know who you are. Yeah, so that's that. Quality you look for in a partner. I think I've already answered this in the best friend tag with Chloe, but I feel like I can go into more detail if I talk it on my own. I know it's cliche to say that, you know, I look more into personality, but I actually do look more into personality. I want a guy who's family orientated. Like, I think every girl wants that. I definitely want it. I want a guy who's really, really close with his mom and his dad and his siblings, you know. Someone who's goal driven, not money driven. And I've already explained this in my last video with Chloe. Someone who's goal driven. I want the guy to have goals for himself, not just with me and him, you know. I find that really, really attractive, you know. Someone who sets goals for himself and works for it. Someone who's taller than me. Definitely. Someone who's taller than me. Someone who just accepts me for me. Like, I do have to say, I am quite hard to get to know. Someone who will just take their time and just take it slow and take it day by day. I want a guy who's patient. I want a guy who's honest, loyal, faithful, and most of all, I want a guy who will definitely get on with my family. You know, like if a guy was to pursue me, I don't want him to just make efforts with me. I want him to also get to know my family. Like at the same time, I want them to pursue my family while he's pursuing me at the same time. One of the top things for me is someone who can definitely act as a brother figure to my little sister, to Jaya. Because me and Jaya, we've always wanted a big brother. So I want my future boyfriend to treat Jaya as his little sister. You know what I mean? Like someone who can look out for her as a brotherly figure. Because I know my sister always wanted a brother. I can look out for her. Question, my favorite song. I have two. Can I say two? Question 3. Can I say 2 songs? I love on OTW, On the Way by Khalid, and Dali. If you know K-pop, then you know Dali. 3 things that upset me. Well, first of all, 3 things that upset me is having no food when I come home from a long day of work or uni. Like, no food upsets me. Gets me in a really, really bad mood if I don't have any food. Oh my gosh, can you see that? Oh yeah, by the way, I get distracted really easily. Can you see that curl? Aw, it's so pretty. Okay, whatever. 3 things that upset me. Yeah, no food. Second is something, let's say I plan something ahead and it doesn't go to plan. That really, really does upset me. Third is, I'm not gonna lie, it's when my sister's upset, I get upset. like low-key. I don't show it to her because it's gonna make her cry even more, but it does upset me when she's upset because I want my little Chi-Chi to be always happy. My relationship with my parents. Oh, my relationship with my parents is the best. Like, I mean, at times, obviously, I don't tell them everything, but my relationship with them, if you see us, we just joke around. We don't take things seriously, and they teach me everything in life, like driving, money, everything. You know, they've taught me well. So I'm getting emotional. I really can't imagine myself not being with them. You know what I mean? But my relationship with my parents, it's like they're my friends. Like, I treat them as like one of my friends, you know, because they still think they're teenagers. So my favorite holiday is probably the Philippines. We went home this August for 3 weeks, and it was the best because we haven't been home for 6 years, and we saw our Lola, we saw everyone, and we went to like beaches, we went to eat out like every day, and it was the best holiday ever, probably like the best so far. A confession. Oh, confession. Okay, I like pinching cold skin. I like to kurot. Like kurot, like if you're Filipino, you know what I mean. Like, my sister is probably like the most person I've pinched. It's not really pinch, it's more like this. Like, I just go like that to her, then it doesn't hurt, trust me, it doesn't hurt, but it annoys her, so it's all good. I just go like this to her. Like, if I'm comfortable, you will know whether I'm comfortable around you or not. If I don't pinch you, I'm not comfortable around you yet. But the skin temperature has to be cold. Oh my god, I'm so weird. 3 things that annoy me easily. Okay, first of all, I hate it when people prove me wrong. I know it's a bad mindset, but I always have to be right with arguments. Like, I don't like losing in arguments. I hate it. So a person that will prove me wrong, I hate it. I really, really hate it. Second, annoy me easily. If I'm getting left on red, I hate it. Especially if I'm asking you a question. Don't leave me on red. I'm trying to plan things with you, okay? I hate it when I get left on red. I don't care if you're busy. It doesn't take long to freaking reply. And the last thing that annoys me, to be honest, everything annoys me because I get easily annoyed about everything. Like, everything annoys me. My favorite animal is a penguin. I want a freaking penguin stuffed toy. I want one right now. I want a penguin. You know how they walk? They go like this, and they're so cute. Like, they're just so cute. I actually want to go to a zoo just to see a penguin. You know what I mean? Oh, I just want one. Habits that I have. Well, first habit is I pinch a lot. Like, I pinch anyone who's next to me, anyone who I'm comfortable with, I pinch. Second is, like, you know the straw that you drink on the McDonald's, any straw, I have a habit of biting the tip of the straw. Like, I just go like that to it. I like biting it. And third habit that I have, when I'm angry, I cry. Yeah, when I get really, really annoyed, if I get really, really mad, I cry so freaking much. I don't even know why. I'm just an emotional person. My future goals. Okay, definitely graduate. I want to finish university. I want to do my degree. And obviously, if I do get to graduate, I'm not gonna go into working straight away. I might take 6 months off and just travel with my best friend Chloe, because we already talked about this. But if she doesn't want to, then I'll definitely do it myself. Like, I'll travel for 6 months and then go into the job of nursing. And then once I have some savings, you know, I definitely want to move out and get my own place. Probably get a mortgage at an early age, and then start my own life. And then obviously meet the one, you know, if I'm lucky, along the way of, you know, moving out and doing my own thing. I want to be able to meet someone special and then maybe start a family, like mid-20s, like 25 onwards. Yeah, so that's my future goals. And then once I have like enough savings, I definitely want to buy my mom and my dad a house, either here in the UK or back home in the Philippines, because I know how hard they've worked to get a mortgage. But it's just so hard because lately in the UK it's getting so expensive. My favorite food, that's my favorite food. I love every food, but probably sisig. Like, that's my favorite food. Like, if you serve me sisig with rice and then on top is the egg, ooh, 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 ooh. I'll love you forever if you cook me sisig. My idea of the perfect date. My idea of a perfect date. I haven't actually been on a date ever. Like, you know, those typical dates. I haven't been in one. How sad. Like, who wouldn't want to take me out on a date? Like, look at me. Joking. My idea of a perfect date is, first of all, I want the guy to ask consent or permission from my mom and my dad. Like, can I take Jen out on a date? Something like that. You know, like typical Filipino ligaw, you know, they ask for the family, they ask for the parents' consent, and then we go off. But yeah, I want the guy to bond with my family first whilst I'm getting ready upstairs, you know, whilst I'm getting on fleek and everything. I want the guy to like bond with my family and then talk to my mom, my dad, like, she'll be coming home at this time, don't worry, she'll get home safe, stuff like that. And then I really don't mind where I go. Like, I do have to say, I am quite low maintenance for a girlfriend. Like, sometimes I do act spoiled, like, I'm gonna say that, but if you bring me to McDonald's, KFC for our first date, I wouldn't mind. It's food, it's good food. Like, you don't have to take me out on expensive restaurants. That doesn't mean anything to me, you know. As long as I'm happy during the day, then I'm good. I want to have non-stop talking, you know, like I want to keep chatting with the guy until like McDonald's closes, you know, that type of day. Something I'm talented at. I guess I can sing. I can sing, I can play the guitar, acoustic guitar. Not well, I can't play bar chords. Like, that's one of my guitar fears. If I see a bar chord, I'll be like, skip, I'm not doing that song. I guess I'm good at dancing too. Like, yeah, singing, guitar, and dancing is something I'm very passionate about. Number of kids I want. 2. Maximum is 2. I will not go over 3. Like, no. And the thing is, my mom's a twin, so if I do ever get to that stage of having a family, I might have a chance of having twins. Like, me or my sister might have twins. You know, how exciting. Do I smoke or drink? Smoke? No. Drink? Yes. Occasionally. I'm not a party girl. I don't go night clubbing. I don't go pub. I don't really go to parties. It's not really my vibe. It's not really my environment to mingle like that. Like, I can get on with people sober, you know. I don't need alcohol to get on with people. It's just not my thing to party, you know. Yeah, I drink occasionally, like with my dad and my titos. Question: one word that describes me. Pa bebe. I'm pa bebe. I was gonna say beautiful. I was gonna say vain, but everyone will agree with this one. I'm very, very pa bebe. Like, hands down. Pa bebe ako. An embarrassing moment. Oh god. I pooed myself. I'm just gonna be straight up. I don't freaking care. I pooed myself when I was in a school trip back in the Philippines. This was like when I was in grade 2. I pooed myself and it went around the whole school and everyone knew about it. But I was like, it's normal. People poo themselves. What are you saying? You know what I mean? How old do you think you'll be when you get married? Well, my mom and my dad got married when they were like 25, 26. So I plan to follow that age. Like, maybe 25. I want to get married when I'm 25. You know? Well, to be honest, I want to get married when I know that I'm financially stable and I'm stable with my own life. You know, I have to take that into consideration. But age-wise, around 25. 24 going into 25, maybe 26, but it won't ever go past 27, 28, 29, 30. Hell no. Do you sleep with the nightlight? Hell no. Hell to the no. Oh god, who sleep with the light on? You're weird. Like, everything has to be dark. The curtains need to be shut. The door needs to be shut. Everything there, literally, if there's one source of light, I can't sleep. Because I feel like, in my mind, I feel like there is a ghost or like a possessed intruder or like a killer. If there's one source of light, they will find me straight away, right? Right? Makikita ka agad nila ako. Eh, pag madilim, hindi na makikita kasi nasa dilim ako. Nakakulakbo ako dun sa aking blanket, diba? Oh, smart thinking. Last question is, what's my favorite flower? To be honest, hindi ako yung typical na girl na has to be in roses, roses, red rose. Hindi. Gusto ko orchids. Orchids. Because I grown up with growing orchids with my lola back in the Philippines. She absolutely loved orchids. Like, every time I see orchids in Tesco, pag nasa-shopping kami nila mami sa Tesco, nakikita ko yung mga orchids. Ang gaganda. Like, I just want one. And they last for a long time. We actually have orchids downstairs in the living room, and we've had it since 2013, and it's nearly 2019. So, like, that's my favorite flower. Orchids. Orchids. Yeah. And that's it. Like, that's the get to know me tag. I hope I actually answered the question, and I hope that you actually got to know me. I don't know if I did it well enough. Let's go. Mula ng aking masilayan, tinataglay ng kagandahan. Di na maawad ang puso, sa'yo ay magmahal. Laman ka ng puso at isipan, di na kita maiiwasan. Pag-ibig ko sana pagbigyan. Bakit ba ikaw na iisip ko ay di na mawala-wala pa? Napagod. Oh my God. Okay, let's end it at that. I'm out.